Is this on? Is this recording? Really hope it is. Really hope it is. Alright, now listen up, listen up, listen up here. Listen to my voice. Listen right here. I'm not playing this game right now. I did play it, but right now I'm not. I am gonna tell you a story. A nice, good old story time with my soothing voice here to lull you to sleep, bore you to death, maybe piss you off. I don't know. Maybe make you laugh. Maybe we're here to laugh. Doesn't matter. Grab a snack, zone out on the video, enjoy the ride. Speaking of ride, I remember a long time ago, well, it wasn't a long time ago, it was 2018. Me and one of my buddies, he ended up buying a trike. He fixed it up and he rode it around the mud pits a little bit with me outside of a town we used to hang out in. Outside of a town we used to hang out in. Anyway, and that got me to thinking, maybe I should fix up the old Yamaha I had sitting at home. It's an old yellow Yamaha 225 cc's, I think. We fixed that motherfucker up. Well, we didn't fix it up. We brought it out of the shed it was in, and then my buddy came over. He picked it up, brought it over to the town. Well, we both kind of fixed it together, but he mostly worked on it. I didn't really know what the fuck to do. I'm not a mechanic. I have no idea how engines work. No idea, man. We fix it up, and maybe a couple weeks later, decide, hey, we think it's good enough to take out for a ride. And yeah, she was, with an experienced driver. And granted, yes, I was already experienced at the time. I knew how to ride. I'm not stupid. I wouldn't want to fix up my machine just because oh, my buddy's riding, I want to ride too. He's like, oh yeah, I'm cool too. He's like, no. I knew what the fuck I was doing. I've ridden before. We had a trike. Before we shoved it in a shed for 3 years, I used it. So I knew what the fuck to do. Except the trikes I'm used to are thumb throttles. And this trike had a twist throttle. You know how dirt bikes got a twist throttle? Well, this bike had a twist throttle. This trike had a twist throttle. So, we're fixing it up. We already fixed it up. I was already past that part. Where the fuck am I? I am lost. I should probably write a script for this. Anyway. So, we take it out for a spin. And he grabs his trike. We grab our buddy. We're going. Our buddy's riding bitch on the trike with me. And then we're heading out of town. And we get to the mud pits just outside of town. There's a few small hills there, and we go there to test her out a little bit, see what she can do. And at first I hop off, let my buddy take over because he's more experienced, and then he rides it around. He said it was fine, he liked it. And then I decided, okay, I'm gonna take the wheel. So I took the wheel, and my buddy was riding bitch, and I rode around a little bit. It was fine, actually. I was fine. I thought it was pretty fun. And then after a little bit, my other buddy with his trike, he decided to leave. Well, not leave. He decided to tell us, let's go. And then on our way out of these little mud pits, there was a small little hill. And I was going. I thought it was fine. We were going fine. I was going over like 5-6 different hills before we got to this hill. I thought it was fine. Got to that hill, and I hit the accelerator a little bit too much, and then it kind of took off forward. Like, neither of us got hurt. My buddy was riding bitch on the back end. I was driving. Neither of us got hurt. We just kind of fell off. The trike kind of rolled forward, landed back on its wheels. It was fine. But both kind of, right after that happened, we both kind of looked at each other like, he gave me this look like, you know what you're doing? And I'm like, yes. Yes, I know what I'm doing. That was just an accident. Sorry. Won't happen again. Won't happen again. Yeah. Anyway. So, hop back on the trike. I'm still driving at this point. I said, nah, this was my trike. So I'm like, nah, I'm driving. It's working. I'm driving. So I decide, hop back on. Buddy hop back on, bitch. And then, so we head off to the not the mud pits, but the gravel pits. A few miles away. So we're heading over to there. And it was all smooth sailing all the way to the gravel pits. No problem. But, when we got to the little pathway to get in, there's a little hill, no higher than knee height. A little bunny hill. It was like, I'm not sure if it was steeper than the hill that I rolled over earlier, but I don't know. It wasn't a steep hill. It was a fucking bunny hill. I'm not trying to exonerate myself here. It's a fucking bunny hill here, and the reason I'm saying exonerate myself is because this is where I fucked up big time. I fucked up big time. Small brain. It was not good days. It was jabroni moments, man. Just bad times. Anyway, getting to that. Fucking, we get to there. My buddy with his trike, he already rolled right through. He's already up ahead in the path, and he expected us to follow. He was already about a quarter mile up there. Not a quarter mile, but I don't know. 100 meters, 300 meters. I'm not a good judge of distance. I wasn't paying attention to him. Anyway, my other buddy on the back, he hops off and he's like, yo, you want me to take over for this hill? And I look at him like, why would you even ask that? I don't say it, but I look at him like, he's like, are you sure you got this? I look at him and I was like, yeah, I got this, man. I got this. I didn't have it. That was the thing. But I felt so damn confident, I thought I did. I thought I had it. But I didn't. I got to the hill, and I'm in second year at this point, and I rolled to the hill, and I didn't roll stop at the bottom of the hill and try to go up. I was rolling up to the hill, and then I rolled up the hill, a tiny little hill, and then I rolled backwards. Wasn't hitting enough acceleration. This is where I fucked up, but I didn't realize it at the moment. But where I fucked up is, fuck it, pop it in third. Let's go see what's up. Popped it in third. And I'm rolling up the hill. It was fine up until I got to the top of the hill. When I got to the top of the hill, I pulled a little bit too much on the throttle. And then kind of took off on a catwalk on me. And normally, what anyone else would do is, this is where my second fuck up was. That's why I say big time fuck up, small brain, man. Anyone else would have jumped off. At that moment when it goes into a catwalk, anyone else would have jumped off, let go, and just jumped off. Not me. Not Jabroni Steve here. No. And sorry for everyone who likes Xcode. I love Xcode. He inspired me. I'm not trying to rip him off. I just... Bro, you know how people tend to talk? Like the people who they think are cool? Well, fuck yeah, I think Xcode is cool, so fuck yeah, I'm gonna start talking like Xcode. Have a snazzy day. I'm not gonna try and take his catchphrase. No, fuck that. Anyway. Losing track here. Here's the real plum of the story, bros. My foot was stuck. Underneath the peg, the peg that you stand on. My foot was stuck underneath that. And normally that wouldn't be a problem. The peg would have protected me. Peg didn't protect me. But protect me against what, you might ask? How about the tree I was careening towards on my trike? How about that tree? It wasn't no bitch tree. I already passed through about 15 of those before I got to this tree. No. This was big boy tree. This was tree you don't fuck with. Tree you need chainsaw chop down. That kind of tree. No axe. Chainsaw. I'm holding on, and as I'm holding on, because it's in a catwalk, I'm pulling backwards, because gravity's a bitch that way, and I'm a weak motherfucker, so I'm pulling on the handles. Twist throttle. Shouldn't pull on that. But I was pulling on it. So there you go. More acceleration. Perfect. And then the front started coming back down. So when the front came back down, I almost got my foot loose and then back on top of the peg. But that was a big no. Because I look up, and there's a tree right there. And then slam, boom, I'm just fucking twisting around that goddamn tree. The trike is on its fucking side. I'm still on the trike technically, but that's only because my broken leg was holding me onto the trike. I was hanging by my broken leg on the trike. And then, yeah, my buddy runs over. He's like, bro, you okay? I actually felt fine. No immediate pain actually hit me other than obvious, like, brute force. Like, oh, I got hit, like, you know, shit like that. But adrenaline was running through me already, so, like, I didn't really feel it until after. But he runs over, and then he asks, are you okay? I'm like, and I look at him, and I was like, yeah, I'm kind of fine. Hey, I can't move my leg. Can you get my leg off the trike? And he tries to move it, and it won't move. Like, he doesn't want to, like, move it too much. He doesn't know if it's broken or not. He's trying to be cautious. And I was like, bro, just twist it. And then he twisted it. And, like, you could hear the I heard it. Like, that sound will not leave my head. I heard that crumpling in my goddamn leg as he twisted. I dropped, and I still felt no pain, though. When I felt that, when I heard that, I didn't feel any pain. But I got up, and I was hopping on one leg, and I was like, hey, I think my leg is broken. And then he looks at me, and he's like, nah, man, it's probably just sprained. I'm like, you're probably fine, man. You're walking, you're fine. You got right up. And I'm like, yeah, but, like, bro. And then I put a little bit of pressure on it, and I knew it was broken. Like, immediate pain right then and there. There's no pain before. Pain right then and there. That's when I knew. Fuck, it's broken. She been fucked. She been fucked up, man. Anyway, I didn't even know what accent that was. And then, by now, my other buddy on his other trike is rolling up. You can imagine what his response is. What the fuck happened? Except he said that in a much higher octave, and I think he was concerned. He was kind of smiling. Kind of knew that would happen. I mean, I had that feeling in the back of my head, but trying to be confident, man, clearly did not work. Yeah, so the trike was fine, by the way. The only thing wrong with the trike was the peg was bent 90 degrees. You know that steel iron peg that you stand on and put your feet on when you're on the trike? Yeah, bent 90 degrees. You don't know why? My leg. And a tree. But my leg was kind of the first thing that hit the tree. Yeah. Anyway, that's how I broke my leg. That's the end of my first story time. I really hope it's not as long as I think it is. I'm looking at the time right now, and I am not liking that. It's fine, though. Have a good day.